Okay, so we're going to take a look at how to beat the bank job mission here in Las Vegas. And overall, this is the 23rd mission in Driver 2. We're on disc 2 of 2. So this city, along with Rio de Janeiro, both on the same disc. You know, I'm going to just kind of start out by saying this is my all-time favorite mission in Driver 2. And I say that just because I love the police chase that goes down on the second half of the mission here. And so you're probably wondering, well, Tim, there are several other chase scenes, or well, scenes, and then there are actual chase gameplay that you have to engage in. You know, whether it be the cops chasing you, or Vasquez's guys chasing you, or are you going after Pink Lenny ultimately in the end, or are you even pursuing Jericho towards the end of the Havana missions? But you know, I always thought this one was more special than that, perhaps because it's such a great throwback to the original game. You know, you'd have to pick up someone, get to the safe house as fast as you can. Sometimes you'd have the timer, sometimes you wouldn't. And I get that Driver 1 feel in this mission, which is great because, as you recall, Driver 1 got excellent reviews. It was a great game. Everyone liked Driver 1, I think. I love Driver 1. And so I kind of get that Driver 1 feel with this game. So, you know, super cool mission, and you know, it's coming up, you'll see it. Now, another good thing about this mission, another great thing I should say, is that you don't get chased right away here. So you should have no issues kind of getting to Kane's gang, that is Jericho and company. And if you can go watch the cinematic scene on YouTube, they're basically like out in front of a bank or something. They're like a gang fight breaks out in front of there, or a fight with the cops, I should say. Jericho and his guys are fighting the cops. And you know, it's just incredible because I just love the chase. Like I said, the chase scene after you pick them up is just really neat in terms of where you have to actually drive around. And another good thing about this, you're not driving along the strip with a bunch of cops after. You're doing it in more open areas where the chase is just a lot more fun. And it's like there are more, I guess, possibilities in terms of the way you can drive. The timer will not limit you in this mission, which is great. And again, you get that nice little pause midway through the mission. And like I said before, you're not being chased in the beginning of the mission, which is great. So even if you barely make it to your initial destination, which is to get to Kane's gang, the timer's going to reset. Or at least there's going to be time added to it. So here we go. Here's the little side scene here. Not really a cinematic scene, just a regular animated scene. You see Jericho's big coat there, and so he's in. And there you go. You got a fresh new timer again. Still no damage. You got a felony bar. You can't get around that. The cops are going to be right on your tail as soon as you leave. Oh yeah, and that's another reason why I like this mission. Cops go absolutely nuts. It's crazy, and they go. It's like they overreact so much that they literally, that's their downfall. You know, you just saw it. They flip out. Literally, they flip out, and that's a good way to lose them. You don't really have to do anything here. So it's just kind of interesting the way they react here. This is just an all-around great mission. I've always enjoyed playing through this. You know, again, you're not on the strip. You're actually on the highway here. There really isn't anything too particularly, in my opinion, nothing really challenging here. You know, it's just a fun, good time mission, and pretty much, again, you stick with your same principles of clean driving and driving close to objects and weaving in and out of traffic. Should easily be good to go. And that being said, you're really not. I mean, it might appear that you're driving kind of far away on the map and you have a long distance to go. It's really not that bad, you know, relative to some other, certainly to missions in other cities, right? I mean, there's been missions in like Havana where it seemed like, you know, it's just forever, taking forever to get to one. They have you go from one side of the map to the other. And same with Chicago to an extent. So, you know, there's not too many missions where you're going to have to drive all the way across town or something. At least not yet. You might run into one. I mean, I guess if you count the mission coming up, we haven't gone over it yet, but where you have to drive Jones to the airport. That's a bit of a ride just because there's so many cops on you. But this mission is very doable to even the beginner. And yet I still think the novice player, the novice gamer, and even the expert gamer is going to appreciate this mission, especially if you played the original Driver. So, again, the same principles apply, guys. It's just, you know, it's such a luxury that you don't have to really, you're not being chased right away in the mission. So you at least have time to kind of get a feel for the vehicle. You at least have time to practice, you know, kind of scouting things out on the map, whether it be shortcuts or whatever. However you want to go. So which is really kind of cool here. So yeah, I always like this mission. Again, clean driving here. Take as many shortcuts as you can, because that's still going to help. Even though you have to be on the highway for part of the time. That's kind of the quickest getaway. But once you're close enough, you can start taking shortcuts. Yeah, it's just all around a very cool mission. So I always like playing this. So stay tuned. We're going to take a look at some much more difficult missions coming up here. And remember, this mission came right after the car bomb getaway. That whole incident in which Tanner blows up Vasquez's casino, which is just another great piece of the storyline. Really, it's not really easy by any means, but it's also another fun mission. So we have more fun missions coming up, and a lot of more challenging missions to follow here in Las Vegas, and I'll walk you through those as well. So stay tuned for more, guys. It'll be Timothy Little, aka Tim the Gamer, signing off for now. Thanks for watching.